Hey, welcome to our Facebook Live series, or Friends of Trident Health Family Healing Center. So we're looking at products. We're at a place that sells food and food products. So as you can see, a lot of people in the public, they're confused and thinking that if they buy, the 5 fruits and vegetables every day in a um, product like this one, that they're going to get all 5 fruits and vegetables. But it's really important to look at the ingredients. I know, really boring. But you got to look at the ingredients. So the ingredients here are all these synthetic vitamins that they add. You won't be able to see it on the phone, I don't think. Like vitamin C, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin. Most of these are actually vitamins extracted from coal tar. It just so happens. And then there are some great nutrients in here as well, like spirulina and chlorella and beetroot, all of which are very dense in nutrition. And we have prebiotics, which help with the probiotics to implant themselves into your intestines to allow for healthy intestinal flora, meaning good, healthy bacteria. There's also some enzymes. So at first, it seems pretty good. Then you look under the part of the ingredients where it says sugars. We have 5 grams of sugar for every 1 serving. The serving is 11.5 grams. So 50%, that's half of this bottle, is pure sugar. Is that something you want to buy? Remember, sugar is no, you don't. Okay. Remember, sugar is 1 molecule different than cocaine. It's highly addictive. It's directly linked to all the chronic diseases like autoimmune disease, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, both diabetes type 1 and 2. And it's also linked to Crohn's disease, something called sacroiliitis, and AS. Okay, so not so good. Great, that was fun. Let's keep going. And then, you just keep looking at these products and you just keep finding the same thing over and over again. This has soybeans in it. Soybeans are linked to cancer, so you don't have to keep going. You're done with that one. Okay, my wife, Yvette here, is doing a great job helping by filming me. Here's something for men, healthy testosterone. That sounds nice. I'm a man. I believe in that, It's always good to have a little swing going on. So let's find out about that product. Again, it's got some nutrients in it, some B vitamins, D, as in vitamin D, the letter after C. So that's there. And then B6, B12. Actually, this particular B12 is a really good B12. The B6 is not the provitamins, so you're going to have to break that B6 down. They're probably getting that, like I said, from coal tar. Vitamin D is something that we get from exposing our skin to the sun. So those are a few of the ingredients in there. Let's keep going. Okay, we also have calcium, zinc, and chromium. This calcium is basically limestone, so limestone's no good. It causes calcium to build up in joints, so that's not so good. That's going to actually cause calcium deficiencies rather than helping you to have more calcium. The zinc is actually a good quality zinc. It's called zinc mono L-methionine sulfate. So it's what's called an amino acid chelate. So it's not the best of all the zincs, but it's relatively good. It's the OptiZinc technology that they've put into the zinc. Same thing with the chromium. They have chromium, picolinate, Chromax, and then they have DIM. DIM helps women who are having trouble. Well, it could be anyone, but it tends to be a lot of women have trouble with extra toxicity at certain times of the month. I guess around the time of their cycle. It's a kind of like one of those trendy nutrients. Ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is for stress. It helps with the thyroid. And cordyceps. Cordyceps is a mushroom. And piperine. So it seems like a good product. Seems good, especially for somebody like me who's a male and all that kind of thing. But really, this is, you want to have somebody who's monitoring you. First, here's what we do in healthcare. Excuse me. First, we diagnose. right? So if we want to know what's the health concern, what's wrong, how do we address the problem? What's the structural cause, the chemical cause, and emotional cause? We want to diagnose all three. The structural problem, if the person had a car accident or whatever the case may be, if they're having trouble with a limp, the chemical cause, something they're eating, they're drinking, they're breathing, they're coming into contact with, and then the emotional cause, any kind of trauma, somebody's wife leaves them, somebody loses their job, somebody ends up, hearing that their father died, whatever the case may be. So this has piperine. Piperine is a black pepper extract. That is really spicy and strong. It tends to cause something called ileocecal valve syndrome, which is a pain here in the end of the small intestine where it leads to the large intestine is the ileocecal valve. So that one ingredient basically destroys the entire product. Anything good that would have come from this is now bad because of that one ingredient, despite Joe Weider being on the label. Sorry to say that, Joe. Okay, what else? The other thing is cordyceps is a mushroom, and mushrooms aren't so great because they're mold, fungus, or yeast. So it may seem okay at first, and it has an immune boosting effect at first, but if you take it over a long period of time, your body's exposed to this mold basically over and over and over again, and eventually you may possibly become too alkaline and develop a mold, yeast, fungus, or candida infection. I'm only telling you from experience, unfortunately. I've been there and done that. So thanks for watching. Please share this on Facebook with somebody that you know that you think could benefit. And if you see us on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. Love us or follow us on Instagram. Yeah. Peace.